This is the Jackery Solar Generator 5000 Plus portable power station. The first thing you notice about this power station is its sheer size and solid build. It's a big unit, not just some little battery pack. When I first got this thing and wheeled it out of the box, I was honestly a little surprised by the weight. It clocks in at over 100 pounds. And yes, that made me a bit nervous at first because I wondered if it would be a pain to maneuver. But I'll say right away that Jackery put some real thought into making this manageable. There are 4 sturdy wheels underneath, plus a retractable luggage-style handle, so you just tip it back and roll it around your garage or house. I don't mind calling this the suitcase of all generators. It's the first big plus for me as someone who doesn't want to be wrestling heavy things around. The overall design caught my eye too. It feels sleek and clean, all in a black finish with a modern touch that's not going to clash with anything at home or out on the driveway. I think it stands out from the usual clunky generator look. What really sets this apart, though, are the tech features built into the design. The LCD screen up front is clear and walks you through the essentials. You get live battery percentages, how much power is coming in, how much is going out, so there's never any guesswork. I think that makes a huge difference if, like me, you want to know exactly what's going on with your backup power. From my experience, the interface is straightforward enough for someone just getting started with solar generators, but there are also some pro-level features tucked away for folks who want to get fancy. The buttons are well labeled, and with ports for USB, DC, AC, and even a car charging plug, it felt intuitive to figure out what goes where. The model that I tested came with a smart transfer switch, which lets you connect the generator directly to your home's panel. This is a huge upgrade compared to extension cords everywhere. If you've never used a transfer switch, it means that when power from the main grid goes out, the Jackery just flips your critical home circuits onto backup mode instantly. No messing around, no time lost. I've tested it and the switch is seamless. It's almost immediate, and your fridge, lights, Wi-Fi all just stay on like nothing happened. One thing that truly impressed me and that I want to highlight in this quick review is the actual power output and the way this unit handles heavy-duty appliances. With a whopping 7,200-watt ASAC output, I was able to run everything from the fridge to my washing machine, and even tested it with a portable air conditioner and my coffee maker running at the same time. No glitching, no overload. That peace of mind is everything, especially in an emergency. If backup power is what you need, the Jackery 5000 Plus can keep critical appliances running longer than most people would expect from a portable station. Charging the Jackery is pretty flexible, and it's one of the key features for me. I charged it with the included solar panels, and on a bright, sunny day, it was getting about 520 watts from each panel. Of course, you'll see this number move up and down depending on cloud cover and the time of day. With all panels running, it took about 6 to 7 hours to top up the main unit from empty. That's impressive for a battery this size. There's also the option to use wall AC charging, which can get you a full top-up in under 4 hours. That's a huge win if you ever need to get ready fast, like when a storm is coming. And yes, if you have more panels or more battery packs, the system expands. It's modular, and you can link even more batteries if your budget allows it. Now, let's talk about the solar panels a bit. The panels are surprisingly lightweight, not flimsy at all, and they fold up for storage. You don't need to be a solar expert to set them up. They come with clear cables, and everything plugs right into the back of the Jackery power station. The dual-sided design means you can actually catch a bit more sunlight throughout the day, maximizing that efficiency. In my opinion, that's really thoughtful engineering that helps squeeze every bit of clean power from whatever sunshine you get. One of the more exciting things about this system is being able to charge electric vehicles. I did a test with my Tesla as a backup charging source, and it worked without any hassle. I plugged it in, and the Jackery showed a solid output, delivering about 7,300 watts as indicated on Tesla's charging screen. It's not a full-on replacement for a big home charging setup, but as emergency juice for an eve. If you're stuck at home or camping, this feature alone makes the Jackery stand out from regular power stations. In terms of day-to-day use, it's also much quieter than traditional gas generators. Officially, Jackery rates it at 30 decibels. I'd say it's quieter than most refrigerators running, almost unnoticeable when you're in the same room. For anyone who's ever dealt with noisy generators during blackouts, this is another big win. No fumes, no fuel mess, no extension cord nightmares. It feels safe to have indoors or even running overnight. Now, I want to share some honest thoughts as someone who wasn't sure at first about going with a battery-based generator over a traditional gas-powered one. I thought the price was kind of high compared to some other solutions. And yes, the unit does take up a bit of room and isn't something one person can always lift by themselves. These are real things to consider. Another thing I noticed was the Jackery app. It lets you connect by Wi-Fi or Bluetooth and control your power station remotely. It mostly works well, but I had times when the app would randomly disconnect. Not a huge deal for me since I like using the onboard controls, but if you love all your gadgets smart, something to know. From my experience, the Jackery Solar Generator 5000 Plus fits perfectly for anyone thinking about a backup for their home, an emergency solution, or even power for an RV or off-grid adventure. It would also be ideal for people with home offices or medical equipment that must keep running during any outage. What I also found interesting was the option to expand the battery up to 60 kilowatt-hours if you add extra packs. That's enough to power up a large home for several days, which is just crazy to think about for something you can roll around. Durability seems up to par as well. Through a few months of using it, moving it over different surfaces and dealing with a couple of heavy storms, the housing held up. The weather resistance is good. Jackery built this to handle the unexpected, and it shows. For people not familiar with solar or home battery backup, terms like dual voltage, UPS, or expandable packs can sound intimidating. In plain English, the Jackery gives you both standard US 120 volts and higher 240 volts, which means it'll work for regular wall plugs, but also bigger things like dryers or pumps. And if your power ever cuts out, the system will instantly keep whatever you have plugged in running without skipping a beat. In conclusion, I think the Jackery Solar Generator 5000 Plus stands out as a reliable and versatile backup solution. The powerful output, flexible charging options, real-time monitor, and surprisingly easy setup make it approachable for beginners, but the expandable side and smart features will appeal to power users too. Is it cheap? No, but as someone who values peace of mind and wants power security for my home and family, this is a solid investment. Really, I'd recommend this for anyone serious about home backup or who wants sustainable, clean power. If you found this quick review helpful or have questions about the Jackery or solar generators in general, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching.